try to read these words. Solar, moon bile.
Oh my god.
Hawaza.
Girl, you're gonna get ripped to shreds by the comments. Moonbile,
Queen, and Kwasa.
Kwasa. Brianna be like, Hawesa, Weezin, Moonbile, and Solar.
Tortilla.
Come for her, not for me. I didn't.
Stop.
So now you're reacting to the girl group MAMAMOO and a song that was performed on the Korean musical survival show Queendom, which they won. The song explores the idea of one person being your destiny. The lyrics tell the story of two people who were in love, but the relationship ended. However, because they are destined to be together, they will meet again someday. This is represented in the lyrics. We eventually broke up, we walked on different paths, time envelops us, and we found each other again. Though we went separate ways, we were destined to eventually meet again. The song is composed by Kim Do-hoon and Park Woo-sung.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay. Oh, what? Okay. Okay.
They had two tracks of the guitar and one sort of just faded out before the other one.
Kind of feels like a Western, doesn't it?
I got chills.
I love that guitar.
Sultry.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Do you hear the richness in her voice?
Yeah.
That was so nice.
Oh, ooh. I like that.
There's also something very folky about having the bass drum be on every beat, as well as the guitar.
Reminds me of like, I'm a cowboy, but now I'm at a club.
It's actually very gentle in the way that they're like layering everything.
Works really well.
That was weird. Like clicking.
That's so interesting. She's carrying the speed, and the instruments have faded to be a bit more slow, wavy. That's a cool choice.
Ooh, wow, that low E is, I felt that. Oh. Solar.
I don't know how old these members are, but their voices sound like they've aged like fine wine. Like, they're like so good.
This is such a nice fusion of like so many pop styles.
Ooh. Ah. I love that isolation. That's so cool. Because I really want to hear more of that, and they gave me more of that.
It's just da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba ba, but like it feels very different because of the stressed syllables. It's got a really interesting rhythmic aspect to it.
I love that it takes off running and like the energy's back. It's like, yeah, we've restarted. New day.
Yeah, and it still has the guitar in the background, the acoustic guitar.
It just sounds like an adventure. Broken Compass.
Man, I love how every new section, the melody changes so much. That's wonderful. I mean, the way the vocalists, like, trade off.
This is the duo that comes back.
Yeah. Who also sounds so good here.
This feels like a break that you take to stretch before going back to do more aerobic exercise.
Push again.
This is high knees. You can do Zumba to this so easy.
Oh yeah, squeeze those words together. So many syllables.
What? What is going on? What the hell?
Damn, she's like so powerful. Oh. I thought it was gonna end.
Chills. Wow. Fuck.
They're 24 to 27 years old.
And what I meant when I said that was not necessarily that they sound old. They don't at all, but their voices sound like very mature. It sounds like they've had like long careers and been singing for a very long time. Like they're just that good.
Solar.
Correct.
Okay. Her voice is just so rich in the thickness, and then like when she does her vibrato at the end, I'm like, oof,
Yeah.
do it again.
And like
She is
Wien
so
was really like all of them. Like
Yeah.
it was just like perfection. And I think also just to talk a little bit about like what they're singing about is really cool as well, because it's not something that's often sung about. Like usually for most people, and even for most artists who sing about love, it's like, we broke up. It sucks. You know, for a lot of people, like that's the reality. I don't know. Like I think that the whole idea of like having to part ways with someone and then taking time to like figure out your stuff and then coming back and like rebuilding what you had, or like building upon what you had, is like a really, really, like really cool
I think that really ties into the music, because in the bridge it goes to the relative major, and so it's like it's when you change, you're not completely changed. You're just, I feel like, a better version of yourself, and I just like major better than minor, and I love how it's still in the key in some type of way, but it's just one mode of that key.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, just really quickly, that Hwasa is like literally like, wow, like just like so much power, you know.
I was like, what's gonna happen? Anyways, I really loved like how it like took off, like a galloping horse with the guitar and it just had this like driving feel, and it changed like every time the vocal line changed. I don't know, it was just so cool. So cool.
I thought it was, you said this, but that this was really intimate. I love that word, right? Because I think it's perfect. And I think this is a lot more intimate than like maybe most K-pop songs would probably get, in terms of like displaying like, this is, you know, our group and this is what we're about. And like I feel like because this was on a show, right? That's sort of like the vibe, right? This was kind of like their, but it also was more like,
it came across like that. Like it felt like they were performing for us. They weren't trying to create an image. It was like a real like artistic exchange between the audience and them.
That being said, I was unsure about that ending, or that false ending that we got. They did everything to like, we're gonna end, right? And then they just like added this like outro that was like only 2 stanzas or something, or just like a couple of lines, and then it actually ends. But then it wasn't set up to me in a way that it felt was completely intentional, where it was like, we're gonna end, but got you. It was more like, we're gonna end. And I'm like, oh, great. And they're like, wait, I have something to say.
I thought it was like,
really?
This is what we said, and then like, audience, you're in my control, we're bringing it back like how it started, like, because they don't want like a woo after this kind of song. They want like a,
I already expected it, because like the musical energy kind of dissipated already, and then it comes back.
More is better.
I don't know, but I mean, it was very good.
Totally
it's just, it was very good. This didn't do, maybe, I don't know, another Here would do it for me, but the first time definitely was like, that caught my ear in a way that I was like, what happened, instead of like, interesting. Like, I like that.
It's like with the guitar opening and stuff, that it sounds like one of those like alternative like songs that you kind of like lay and kick back to, and like it's still got like a driving, but that's the thing, like it sounds like it's got like that driving beat. This is a me thing, don't worry about it. And then like it drops into those sections and you're like, this is so swaggy, and that's just such like like it's just such a juxtaposition. Like and like the last part though, like not like the very last part with the guitar back, but like that last part when they're in the ta ta ta, like they've got that ta, like you're like yeah, and like you're just like that's so swaggy, and then the other section is so like alternative pop. Why are they married? I don't understand.
I loved it. I thought it was wonderful. I loved how they isolated that da 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 da. You know, whatever how you say
I love
it in
how they use
Korean.
the ta, the really sharp like.
It was very percussive, yeah. Ta, ta. It's like a dental T. Like it wasn't how we American. Okay, a quick little vocal diction plug here, right? Like in American English, we say T's as a stop plosive because it stops. And then you go, right? You stop the sound, and then the air carries through, and it's unvoiced. Voiced or unvoiced, just is it whether or not you're using your voice. You can practice this by either going F or V. You can feel if you put your hand here if it vibrates. Yep. You'll feel if your vocal folds are activating. And that's the difference between bob or pop. It's where you put the voice, right? It's so subtle, but your brain does that automatically.
Sugar pop.
So we do T's like t, t, a stop plosive. Italians and a lot of other languages, but mainly Italian, we study this. That's how I'm making this relation. They do a dental T. Their T's are put kind of right behind the teeth on the hard palate, and it doesn't explode as much. So you'll hear them do like tenere. It doesn't have that t sharp t.
Yeah.
So they were doing ta 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 as a dental. It wasn't super explosive, but the staccato gesture was there, which is super cool.
I will say I don't know how I felt about the song as a whole, like as a whole cohesive unit. I feel like I'd have to listen to it again a couple times to see if I really like how the sections influence each other and if I feel that they do come together as a unit, because I felt like they were sometimes they were very different.
Yeah, they had good moments. I have to listen to it again.
I did also really like how they gave a heartbeat to things, where they would give like a downbeat or like an every beat kind of pulse, and then after that they'd have like a 1, 2, 3, 4 with like claps then. So like they would switch it up from like, you just have like the kick and then you have claps. But like each time, like you could still feel where the pulse was, which can be very helpful to propelling forward. I liked it.
Hwasa looks so gorgeous.
She's so.
She looks like she's gonna like tell me to wash the dishes better the next time.